Hello, hi, hey, it's your good friend Jay Scott Jewell, back for another episode of Ironcast, the second in this playthrough. We're doing a slightly different build, going more for energy efficiency rather than straight up ammo, although we did end up with a pretty offensive build thanks to these advanced weapons we picked up along the way. And yeah, so we've got energy generated by the drives, energy generated by our shields, sometimes, and otherwise generally offense-based build. I think we decided on the collection missions, so I will jump straight into that and see how far we get. Hoping to speed through past the boss again, because I don't really want to retread old ground. I do want to see the second boss through one of these playthroughs. See if I can finally beat him. Ah, the classic "there's a bomb hidden in it" mission. So this one's kind of kooky, because I think we end up having to... Well, there's one of them where you end up having to not only collect scrap for the mission purposes, but then also collect additional scrap after that to generate overdrive nodes. Now that I'm thinking about it, I don't think this is that one. But it's a neat mission anyway. And I'm going to use the link node to pick up all this repair, just to get it out of my way for the ammo match. Oh, right, it doesn't do anything special when I... Well, not as special when I match energy nodes with her. That's a bummer. But it's gonna be okay. So I could get another 6 right now. And pick up all of these crates. Which seems like a good idea, because that'll get me up to the max and also get me a cheaper activation of something. And then for the other ones, I'm just not going to bother. Not going to bother bargain hunting, that is. I will still bother to pick it up. And I think for the last thing this turn, I'm actually going to pick up more energy and leave the ammo collection for next turn so that I can split it up into 2 chunks. And hopefully not have to deal with too much damage coming in on this first turn. Let's see what we get. Yeah, very glad I maxed out the shields. That would have been... Actually, it still was devastating. My drives are completely down. That's a bummer. That's, you know, kind of the state I like to cause in my enemies when I fire upon them. So is there a way to fill up on ammo and also get this link node? Looks like the answer is no. But I can pick up enough ammo to fire a shot and get that repair. Which seems like a fairly good balance. We'll of course activate these reactors. Target the shields. And then I will fire the shock coils, because that's the only one that gets the shield bonus. Alright, huge hit to the shields. He's only got a tiny bit left. So, I think I will hit him with the missile launcher as soon as I get some ammo together. Okay, and then I'll move straight on to the drives. And again, in more of a note to self way, the point of the mission isn't to destroy enemy Ironcast, although that is a nice bonus. And actually, I can end the mission right now if I want to, which would probably be a good idea to avoid that damage. So I'll just pick up the scrap in these 2 crates, and that should be the end of it. Oh, definitely get that level. Would be nice to get another one, but I doubt we will. Standard drive, no thank you. Although that is the straight up drive and not a blueprint. So I should be able to put that on right now if I wanted to, but I already have the one that's the better version of that, so no need. For the level, collects all repair nodes from the grid. That is super useful. Reduce hull damage by 10%, sort of useful. And this is just kind of a much worse version of this, in effect. You know, after you end up collecting all the nodes you get from this, it ends up sort of similar to this, but I'll take this just for the easy utility of it. The rest of my scrap will go to repair, and I don't think I have anything in the workshop that I want to buy. I'm driving. Oh, yeah, no, not gonna do that. I think, if anything, I'll save up for some more ammo slots. I could save up for more energy slots as well. Those are the only two things I really feel the need to upgrade. Coolant and repair I've generally not had a problem with. Let's keep on keeping on. We've got a battle for 645, a battle for 635, and a survival for 800. Survive for 6 turns. Sure. Why not? Hopefully I can fend off enough damage to make the scrap bonus worthwhile. Hopefully. So who are we helping? Don't really care. Clear out all of that repair so I don't have to clear it out in future turns. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I guess I could have gotten up to 10 there, but I just wanted enough to raise my shields cheaply. And then if I do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, I will still have enough for another 6. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes. Okay, so I'll get this 6 to fill up my meter completely. Activate the shields again and again. And start my walking. And then I will gather the energy such that I can also pick up this scrap while I'm in the neighborhood. So both defensive measures on overdrive is a pretty good position to be in. And then instead of taking out his defenses, I will try to focus on taking weapons out. Because the bigger concern for me is avoiding damage more than causing it for him. So, ignore 75% of his shield strength is still a bargain. And if I take all of this out, I think I can still pick up ammo after that. Yes, definitely. Okay. So 140 versus 101, although that's going to be more capable of taking out a system. So I'll target that one first. Great. And then we just want to keep going with the missile launcher because of its high base damage. And some splash damage too, might get through. Yeah, I guess there's a better chance of this one punching through. This would be 40-ish. 45-ish to 130-ish. And this one... Yeah, no. Yeah, I don't know. It's a toss-up. I think... Yeah, maybe it is in my best interest to go with the shock coils again. I'm gonna collect that, because it doesn't do me any good to leave 2 ammo nodes just sitting by themselves. So... Weapon down, and... Ah, missed. Shoot, I really do want to get that weapon down if I can. Doesn't look like I'll be able to this round, though. So, what I will do instead is grab all of this precious energy, get my shields on overdrive again in case he does hit me with something, and get my walking speed up as high as it goes. Great. I like a turn with no activity from the enemy. Ooh. Do need to keep an eye on my coolant. I'm glad I looked. So let's get that ammo while it's there, this coolant while it's there, and I think for the last thing I'll pick up just this energy. And I think that's enough coolant to raise two things and then fire. So that is what I'll do. Really do need to start hunting around for more coolant. Ah, with one hit point left. No thanks, man. 0. 0 is the number I'm looking for. Ugh. Damage incoming. Okay, so I primarily need energy and coolant, and what I primarily have is scrap and repair. So let's get the repair out of there. And then I can pick up scrap and more repair. Where's the energy? I ask you. Oh, yeah, and where's the coolant, really? Just up. I can't even make a valid match with coolant at this point. I think my best option may be to go for ammo and scrap and at least get a shot off to prevent damage. Okay, and then next turn I can pick up coolant and an overdrive node at the very least. So that'll be good. I'm not going to activate my defensive measures because that would cause me to overheat, and hull damage is what I'm looking to avoid. Great. Didn't repair his weapon, which means I have some leeway to focus on the other weapon. Yeah, I probably should have collected that energy before I made the coolant match, but that's okay. Oh, yes. Get that repair off the board. Give me some sweet, sweet coolant and another overdrive node. It's much appreciated. Yeah, let's get kinetic conversion back on there. This looks great. Ah, enough in one shot to take out his secondary weapon. That's very good news. Very good news for me. So now he has to repair something if he wants to do any damage at all. And he did fire. I don't want you to fire. Stop firing. Just run out of ammo or coolant or something. It's okay. It's over anyway. And it actually is over anyway, since he can't move. But I will take the opportunity to pick up some scrap, and then for the last round, I'll just make a big energy sweep, because why not? Don't really need the extra piercing, but might as well. On the plus side, I get a little bit more XP and scrap for having defeated something. On the minus side, I do have to survive a turn from a fully charged additional enemy, which is something I forgot would happen, because I am just that good at this, you guys. Should have picked up more coolant and upped my defenses, but I'm a big dummy. Although, looking at the board now, I don't think I actually had an opportunity to pick up any coolant. So, let's spend what little we have left on the shields and keep our fingers crossed. Oh, come on. I did not want that second shot. But okay. Made through it. Or rather, made it through in a world where we speak English. And one more level. Any physical rewards? Ooh, a new pulse repeater, not as good as my shot cannon, so never mind. It's probably similar to my shot cannon, but because it fires in multiple shots, it's not as good at piercing shields, which is what I would need it for. High performance shells. Oh, a 10% chance that the damage of each shot is increased by 10%, so that statistically comes out to a 1% overall increase in damage. I have never seen an argument for that. So it's either targeting lens or boost the strength of each active layer by 10, which would be potentially plus 30 shield. There's arguments for either, but I'm going to go with enhanced shields because avoiding damage is a great way to hold on to scrap. And holding on to scrap is a great way to boost your efficacy. Man, I would really like to be able to fire a third shot in turn, but I think my actual best path to that is going to be through augmentations that actually reduce the cost of the weapon, rather than actually spending, 3,000 scrap just on ammo upgrades to be able to fire a third shot. So I will leave that at that. Don't really need to buy a health upgrade, although I could. And let's see if there's anything good in here. No, it's just that drive they want to tell me about. So, challenging battle, which might not end up being all that challenging. A regular battle, which definitely won't be all that challenging. Or another survival in a row. No thanks. I think I'll just take the easy path here with just a regular battle. Keep it plain and simple. Great. If you intend to use your explosives to set a trap, I guess. Yeah, why not? Let's take the risk. Why not? Ah, they spotted the trap. Phooey. Phooey, I say. Looks like that is perfectly enough energy to fill me up. Ah, right. I just upgraded that and then forgot all about it. That's okay, though. Let's get that overdrive node on the shields and then just kind of upgrade things evenly. Gather the repair nodes, turn on kinetic conversion, enhance the heck out of those shields, why not? And then go for another round of energy. So I guess having 11 does mean I can do one cheap thing and then 3 normal things if I really feel like it on, all in the same round of energy. And then for the last one, I'm just going to take all this coolant because it's mighty inviting, and it opens up a larger ammo pickup for us next turn. Always good to end a turn with full coolant. And apparently it was a good idea to end the turn with full repair. Man, even with 70 shield, he is doing significant damage. Not excited about that. So if I do 4, that'll get me to 6, and then I could do 4. I can do the other 4 after that, which is probably a good idea. I want to get as many shots off as I can, and I do have to defeat him, so target the shields, reduce the shield's efficacy, and fire. No, for goodness sake. For the last one, I think I want to do the missile launcher. I don't know. I have to run the numbers on that. But at the very least, the shields are actually factually down. So let's gather all this repair, primarily to get it out of my way. Then raise shields to full, and walking speed back to full. That's a nice thing about being at full, is that you only, at most I need 6 energy to maintain that state. And really most turns it'll be 5, if I'm picking up enough energy. So this turn I want to shoot a bunch. Especially at his drives, but I also want to use my missile launcher as it does more base damage. Shoot. Does not do more base damage in the event of a miss, it turns out. And then I definitely want to pick up coolant with the last action here. So everything up to full. Pick up coolant. And I'll wait for another hit to come in before I spend any repair on the drives. Jeez. Okay, now my shields are back to normal, so I would like to end this conflict as soon as possible. Shields back down, which is good news. The bad news is I don't have access to any more ammo whatsoever. And you do traditionally need that to fire your weapon systems. Strange but true. So I guess instead of that, we'll definitely get everything to full. And then shoot for coolant, I guess? It's either coolant or scrap. If I drop this down by 3, this will go down to there, and that'll make a nice big coolant match for next turn, so I'll do that. Very good. Okay. Oh, that's weird. I didn't notice. It's like walking into a mirror, except he's got 2 energy lances? Am I seeing that? Yep. Oh, a Mark II and a Mark III. What a goofball setup. Energy absorbing shields again? Sure. Coolant? Yes. Absolutely. I guess I will spend some energy, pick up that energy, pick up whatever coolant I get from the sky, and then call it there. Yeah. Trace a good path. Shoot. Not enough for 2 shots, but that'll have to do. And I'll gather repair nodes so that I can repair my defenses back to full, because I definitely don't want those to drop. Wow, if he's not moving and doesn't have his shields up, I might actually be able to take him this turn, which would be very good. Oh, shoot, that's right. Can't do 2 shots. Great job. Next turn, though, for sure. I can't think of a scenario in which my next shot won't take him out, other than, you know, missing, obviously. Yes. Yes, please, boost my shields. So we are looking primarily for ammo, but secondarily for coolant. So let's take this energy out of the way in a big match. Can I get ammo? Yes. Yes, I can. It's not the best pickup in the world. I would like to have a lot more of it. But, okay, so what I'll do, I will grab this ammo, at least fire the killing shot. Fingers crossed. And then, on the assumption that that succeeds, use my extra matches to get some of the other stuff I need. Looks like I can get more coolant at the very least. Yeah, so 2 remaining matches. Let's grab coolant. And I have to address this scrap issue. There is a little too much scrap on the board. So let's pick up 1 little nugget of ammo so I can fire another shot while his defenses are down. And I'll fire that shot at his defenses, to be fair. No, actually, to be radically unfair. It's super rude to fire on him while his defenses are down, but gotta take what you can get. 5 turns left. I do have the option to cut his shields, which is very attractive. So I'll grab ammo first, and then it looks like coolant. Okay, so I'll turn these on. Fire the shock coils. And then gather up another 4 ammo with my last shot. and fire the shock coils again, but with an overdrive node attached. Well, actually, the missile launcher will fire twice, so let's do that. Much better result. So, raise the shields again, keep on walking, and unless something crazy happens, I think we got him next turn. Which is good, because this video is starting to run a little bit long. But that's okay. We like long episodes, right? It's just, you know, it's just extra. It's a bonus. Don't want to gather the energy just yet. Or I guess I don't want to gather it and, you know, have it be wasted. Got the shields up. I do want to get enough energy out of the way to actually reveal some ammo. Okay, so cannot get the kill shot this turn. Next turn, very probably, since I can clear out all of this extra repair that's on the board. But for now, I just gotta hunker down and wait it out. Hope he doesn't repair too much in the meantime. Although, even if he did, my base damage on these weapons would be enough to take him out in 2 shots. So, gather the scrap, activate kinetic inversion, because why not? And is there any scenario... Alright, so I'll gather this for ammo, because that means I get 2 shots. Ooh, and it went through overdrive for me. Oh, please and thank you. Ah, shoot. Had I but known, I would have picked up another match. And, you know, that was actually pretty good work. Didn't take too much damage myself. Mostly thanks to that shield upgrade. Speaking of shield upgrades, that one looks like a keeper. It's probably what I'll spend my scrap on when we get back to the workshop. Drive augmentation to gain coolant rather than energy. Could be a good idea. Instant heal or reflective shielding. Don't I already have reflective shielding? What do I have? Oh no, I have the energy absorbing shielding. Which is not bad. Yeah, so my current shields are a max of 30, whereas these other ones are a max of 48. So I will buy and apply. Oh man, did I buy other shields and not equip them? Is that a thing that happened? Good job, me. And then I like the drive augmentation I've got, if I'm honest. So I will take full repairs. Is 50 HP really worth it at this stage? I guess not. So yeah, this is what the random level up rewards are really killer. But I guess, you know, I'll take the improved coolant just so if I change my mind later, I have the option available to me. And then next time we will look into challenging collection for sure. They're not all that challenging. But we will do that next time. I will see you then.